I can just cut it down when it's. Alright.
So should I look
Well,
at the camera or look at you?
I don't know. Do you think I should stand off to the back, like over
How
there?
do you want to be the disembodied voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they do in, what is it, the
Yeah.
pale white underbelly? Have you seen this?
No.
It's about Appalachia. Alright, I can be, we'll try it in the.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Can't make that face. Alright. Alright. Today on Humans in Montville, I have the honor of interviewing Ted Richmond. Known here as Mr. Richmond, he chairs the English and Social Studies departments and has been a beloved English teacher for 1 year short of 3 decades. Thank you so much for meeting with me today. I'd love to ask you some questions about your relationship with Montville, your time at MHS, and what this place means to you.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
To begin, can you tell me how you first became connected with Montville and Montville High School?
Yeah, it was kind of an accident. I mean, not an accident. I sent out applications all over the state when I finished grad school, and Montville was the first place to offer me a contract. So that was in 1997, and I've been here ever since.
Were you hoping, or did you expect that you would still be here?
No, I mean, I think it's it's probably a little arrogant to think that I would still be here. 30 years later. I like to tell people, like, at the beginning of my career, I fooled enough people into thinking I knew what I was doing, and they decided to keep me around. So here I am, still here.
Yeah, so they kept you around as a part of the community. What became your favorite part of being part of this community?
I mean, I've always, after teaching for a while, I had a really deep connection to Montville. I was coaching at the time too. I coached baseball here for my first 11 years. I also coached the academic decathlon team, which was a thing that we had. And
Bring it back.
yeah, it was very interesting. Those two things are not necessarily what you would expect to be in the same skill set, but we had a really good time with them. And in 2002, we were able to win the academic decathlon state championship, and I got to take a group of 9 kids. Mr. Hayes and I got to take a group of 9 kids to Phoenix to compete in the nationals, which was a great way to spend our April break, and we got slaughtered, but boy, we had fun. I mean, I think we finished 42nd or 46th out of 50, but we had a great time, and we were also having success with the baseball team at the time. So in 2004, my wife and I decided that we were going to move our family into town. We had been living in Salem, and so in 2004, my oldest was 3, and we had our second one on the way, and we moved into town because I was fully invested with the kids, with the families. Within 2 years of moving here, we were able to win the first baseball state championship here. I was part of that. And so I kind of really started to get an idea of what people meant when they said, I bleed orange. Yeah, I was all in at that point. I was pretty hooked. So we decided we were gonna raise our family here.
Yes, so you decided to make it a family affair here at Montville and to really set down some roots. And is that how it ended up playing out? Did you get the kids involved and Beth involved and run the family the way that you had imagined?
Yeah, it's teaching's one of those things, like, if you're a teacher in the town and you live in the town, like, being involved is not really optional. And you're always kind of on to an extent, even when you're walking through your neighborhood, because you've got students who live in the neighborhood and families who live in the neighborhood and all that. But yeah, my kids, when they were growing up, kind of being involved wasn't really optional. I mean, between the three of them, we've been involved in youth baseball and youth soccer and softball and gymnastics and karate and Girl Scouts and drama and band and chorus and track and volunteerism, and that's just the stuff I can think of off the top of my head. So, so yeah, we really preached making the most of being part of the town, being part of the community, reflecting well on your town and your family and your community and yourself.
So this town, and obviously you and Beth, nurtured some fantastic young adults here in Montville. And are there some moments that stand out as your most proud moments of the young people that you raised here?
Like my own kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In particular.
Yeah, I mean, I'm proud of them. They're good kids. I've always told all my kids I want you to be good people, rather than being good at an activity or even academics or whatever. I want you to be a good person. So we've been blessed to have, kids who are turning out to be good people, and also one of the things I really like about Montville is you have the opportunity here. Kids who go here have the opportunity to really shine from a young age as soon as they step in the building. My daughters, for example, were able to secure starring roles, lead roles in drama productions during their freshman years, which doesn't happen at bigger schools. Doesn't happen at schools with 80 kids trying out for an activity or whatever. My son and a lot of his friends have been able to be 4-year starters on the baseball team, which again unless you're like exceptional at 14 years old, doesn't really happen at bigger
Usually
schools.
there's a freshman team.
Correct.
Maybe
Yeah.
JV.
And so, and now he's finishing off his senior year, and he was able to sing rock songs at graduation. So, and I've been able to teach all three of my kids
That's cool.
in classes, which was nice. Nice because they worked hard and did well. So it made it a good experience, not a negative one. Could have been a negative one, but it wasn't.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, that moment at graduation where he sang with his rock band, they sang "Small Town" by John Mellencamp, in front of probably more than 1,000 people.
Yeah, it was a cool opportunity, and that was a command performance by our principal, Mr. Alves. Apparently, when he was a coach here years ago, they used to play that song at some of their coaching meetings, and it had like a strong connection to the team and the community for them, and he was trying to kind of keep that vibe going, so he asked them to sing that, learn it and sing it, which they did. That's very cool.
Yeah. Are there any closing comments on just the town and the people that you've met here that you would want them to know how you felt?
Yeah, I mean, I've been here for a long time, and I've appreciated, I guess the thing I appreciate most is the relationships that I've been able to develop with people, and former students and colleagues and former colleagues and people that have just meant a lot to me. My wife will tell you, we can't go to Home Depot or Chili's or Stop and Shop or any of these places in town without hearing, hey, Mr. Richmond, how's it going? Whatever. And, and a lot of them are very nice, and they say nice things about influences I've had on them or something like that. And it's very nice, but it's hard at this point for me to express to them, because I've had thousands of students and former players at this point. It's hard for me to express to them individually how much of an impact they've had on me as well. So I guess that's one thing I'd like people to know, even though I don't go around saying it. That's important to me.
I think that says it all.
All right.
that was recording.
Yeah, that'd be
I
good.
just had a moment like halfway through where I was like, was it recording? Yeah, it was. It was low battery, but it was recording.
Oh,